Loyalty isn't hers. Let that sink in for a moment, because if you've ever given your heart to someone who never deserved it, you already know the pain I'm talking about. You've seen the signs, you've felt the doubts, but deep down you hoped you were wrong. You wanted her to change, to love you back the way you love. But here's the truth, ignoring reality won't make her loyal. It will only keep you trapped in a cycle of disappointment. And my friend, you weren't born to waste your strength on someone who can't even respect you. What you're about to hear isn't just a list of red flags, it's a wake-up call. Because once you see these signs clearly, you'll never chase the wrong woman again. You'll never confuse temporary attention for true devotion. Instead, you'll stand taller with unshakable confidence, knowing your worth. And when you do, the right kind of woman, the one who values loyalty as much as you, will see that power in you and never let it go. So listen carefully, because this is more than about relationships. It's about reclaiming your energy, your self-respect, your future. Subscribe our channel Next Gen Emotive, because we're here to give you not just advice, but the fire to rise above, to protect your heart, and to build the strongest version of yourself. Now let's be brutally honest. There are women who will never be loyal, no matter how much love you pour into them. And it's not because you weren't good enough. It's because loyalty isn't in their nature. Some people crave attention more than they crave love. Some people chase excitement more than they chase stability. And if you stay blind to this, you'll end up drained, broken, questioning your own value. But the truth, your value was never in doubt. The mistake was giving it away to someone who couldn't see it. Here's the shocking part. Many men sense these signs early, but choose to ignore them. Why? Because the fear of being alone feels heavier than the pain of betrayal. But ask yourself what's worse, walking alone for a while, or walking with someone who will stab you in the back when you least expect it. The answer is clear, and once you truly understand this, you will never again settle for a woman who doesn't match your loyalty. Picture this. You're dating someone who constantly flirts with other men, and when you confront her, she laughs it off, says you're too sensitive. That's not love, that's disrespect. Or imagine she keeps her phone hidden, always locked, always turned away when you're near. Trust doesn't hide, it's open, it's transparent. If she makes you feel like you're always chasing, always competing, always guessing, then brother, that's not loyalty, that's manipulation. But here's where psychology comes in. People reveal themselves in patterns, not in promises. A woman who is truly loyal will show it through consistent actions, through patience, through how she stands by you in both good times and storms. A woman who is not loyal will reveal it through excuses, sudden mood swings, attention-seeking behavior, and a lack of accountability. She'll make you doubt yourself instead of reassuring you. And if you don't catch these patterns early, you'll waste months or years on someone who was never yours in spirit. Let me break the pattern here with a truth bomb. You don't need her loyalty to prove your worth. You need your loyalty to yourself. Because when you are loyal to your own standards, to your vision, to your goals, you automatically attract people who rise to that level. Disloyalty doesn't break strong men, it exposes weak choices. And once you see it that way, every betrayal becomes a lesson, every heartbreak becomes fuel. Now imagine the opposite. Imagine walking with a woman who actually values your presence. She uplifts you when you're down. She respects you in public and private. She gives you peace instead of chaos. That's what you deserve. But here's the twist. You won't find her if you're busy holding on to the wrong ones. Sometimes letting go isn't loss, it's liberation. So the real growth begins when you say, no more. No more chasing someone who's only half invested. No more excusing lies as mistakes. No more lowering your standards, just to keep someone who wouldn't even notice if you stopped breathing tomorrow. That's not love. That's self-destruction. And you, my friend, were not created for destruction. You were created to build, to lead, to inspire. Ask yourself right now, if she never becomes loyal, are you willing to sacrifice your future for her temporary attention? Or are you ready to demand the respect and devotion you truly deserve? The answer will define the next chapter of your life. Because here's the ultimate truth. Loyalty isn't about perfection, it's about consistency. Nobody's perfect. But a loyal woman won't make you question her soul. She'll stumble, sure, but she'll always choose you again and again. The disloyal one, she'll choose herself, her attention, her comfort, every single time, and that is a path you cannot afford to walk. Men who understand this become unstoppable. Why? Because they stop negotiating with betrayal. They stop trading their peace for someone else's chaos. They step into their power, knowing they can walk away without fear. That's attractive, that's magnetic, that's strength. And trust me, women respect a man who respects himself first. So here's your challenge. Be brave enough to face the signs. Don't sugarcoat them. Don't excuse them. Don't hope they'll vanish. If she shows you disloyalty, believe her the first time. Not because you're bitter, but because you're wise. Not because you're weak, but because you're strong enough to protect your heart. And when you rise above that pain, when you refuse to settle, you create space for something far greater. A love built on respect. A partnership built on trust. A future built on shared loyalty. That's not a fantasy. It's reality for men who refuse to compromise with the Remember this final truth. Loyalty isn't hers, but strength is yours. You don't need her to validate you. You don't need her to complete you. You are already whole, already worthy, already powerful. And when you carry that energy into the world, the right people will recognize, the wrong ones will fall away, and you will rise.